everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to talk about some of the most common skincare ingredients and let you guys know what they are for and why they're there in the product that you buy. So I'm hoping that when I share with you guys this information about the skincare ingredients, so maybe you know how to differentiate if this product really worth the price or not. Okay, so the first ingredient that I wanted to talk about, I have my notebook here. I actually write all about the skincare ingredients for my own reference, so I'm just going to share with you guys what I wrote. Okay, so first of all, let me just share with you on how to read skincare ingredients from the packaging. So so when you read from top to bottom, left to right, so the first mentioned ingredient is the highest concentrate, while the last mentioned ingredient is the lowest concentrate. So it's actually listed from the highest concentrate down to the lowest one. So sometimes you might see, not sometimes, usually you might see that the last ingredient mentions are something like perfume or colorants, because I think it makes sense that they use that the least amount. Okay, let's just jump into the list. So the first is AHA. So AHA is an alpha hydroxy acid. It is sometimes mentioned in a way in the name like lactic acid or glycolic acid. So I'm sure that you guys have seen The Ordinary they have this toner. I think it's called glycolic acid, and then Inhilis have also this toner called lactic acid toner. So what they're for is actually their exfoliant. It basically breaks down the glue that that binds or that holds the dead skin cells, so that you can kind of like exfoliate all that dead skin cells so that your skin can be more radiant or brighter. Lactic acid and glycolic acid is actually under AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. So well, now that you know about this, so when a skincare product mentioned that they contain AHA, you will know that they mostly have these two ingredients, which is lactic acid and glycolic acid. Okay, so the next ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. I'm sorry you guys, English is not my mother tongue, so I might mispronounce stuff here. So benzoyl peroxide is an antibacterial for acne that doesn't cause irritation. So you might know about something like salicylic acid or tea tree, something like that. But actually, the chemical that do the antibacterial to treat your acne is actually called benzoyl peroxide. So okay. And one thing to note is that peroxide is usually found in something that exfoliates, something that cleanses things away. Like for example, hydrogen, I think it's called hydrogen peroxide, which is bleach, like literally that is bleach. So you can kind of imagine that benzoyl peroxide works in a way just like how bleach works, but then benzoyl peroxide is so much safer for your skin, of course. So yeah, this is kind of like the bleach for your face, but in a way that it doesn't make your skin look whiter or brighter. It's just kind of remove all the bacteria that causes acne. Okay, so the next ingredient I wanted to talk about is BHA. So usually people mention AHA and BHA. Both of these are actually exfoliants. The difference is that AHA is to exfoliate dead skin cells, but BHA is used for exfoliating something that is deeper, on the deeper level, like for example inside the pore, or maybe acne, stuff like that. So so when a skincare product mentioned that they have AHA and BHA, then you will know that this product is actually really good for exfoliating, because it can exfoliate the dead skin cells as well as blackheads and acne. BHA is salicylic acid, so then I guess you can also say the same, like for example if a product mentioned that they have salicylic acid, so that you know, okay, salicylic acid is actually to exfoliate the blackhead and acne. And then the next one is collagen. So collagen is very common, and a lot of people have been like hyping up about collagen everywhere. It's like collagen is like the new thing for anti-aging and stuff like that, but actually a collagen's main function when it's put in any skincare is actually to bind the moisture in your skin. Like collagen is actually found inside our body, but then when we have, for example, the collagen is here in this bottle, and then you use it onto your skin, the function is to just bind the moisture. It's not to promote the collagen production in your skin or something like that. There's actually it's actually not proven to do that. So when you use collagen, know that that is not really for anti-aging, it's more like for moisture. But then again, moisture do help in anti-aging. So yeah, the next ingredient is called CoQ10, coenzyme Q10. Yeah, coenzyme Q10 is for soothing the skin, and it is something for antioxidant. Okay, so the next ingredient that is very popular is called hyaluronic acid. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to pronounce things. So hyaluronic acid, let's just call it that way. It's actually used mainly for hydrating, moisturizing. Hyaluronic acid is good for all skin type. So so when you use some kind of serum that says hyaluronic acid, then you will know that that is for hydration for your skin. The next skincare ingredient that I want to talk about is mineral oil. So I'm sure you guys have heard about this. I'm sure you guys have heard that a lot of people say don't use mineral oil. If you see mineral oil in the ingredients list, just walk away, don't buy it. I'm sure you've heard of that. Well, mineral oil is actually a moisturizer. Well, basically it's a moisturizer, but it may clog pore in some type of skin. So that's why a lot of people tell you not to buy anything that has mineral oil, because it's kind of like a gamble. Like if you wanted to buy a skincare product, like for example, if I want to buy this product, I want to be sure that this product is gonna work for me. So with that mineral oil, it's kind of like a gamble, like whether or not your skin's gonna react to it in a pore clogging way. I'm sorry, it's weird. Yeah, so you don't know if your skin's gonna react that way. So it's kind of not worth spending the money and to find out if your skin is like allergic to mineral oil or not. So that is why I also kind of avoid mineral oil. Especially if you have like sensitive skin, maybe just try to avoid mineral oil altogether. There's actually a lot of other ingredients that do moisturize as well, so mineral oil is kind of like skippable, you know. And then the next ingredient I want to talk about is titanium oxide and zinc oxide. So these two are commonly used together, and what therefore is for sunscreen to protect your skin from UVA and UVB. Okay, and then the next ingredient that I think you guys seen it a lot in so many products, especially in like creams, moisturizers, stuff like that, is glycerin. So glycerin is actually an antimicrobial and antiviral, and it is actually a moisturizer. Glycerin is actually very cleansing product, or is it in a cream, moisturizer, anything like that. So and it's actually very cheap. Glycerin is very cheap. I bought glycerin before. It has this kind of like a gel texture, so when I mix it with distilled water or something like that, it can actually they can actually mix together with the distilled water. So but then again, yeah, glycerin is very cheap. but it's good. I mean, if it's cheap and it's good, then I don't see any problem with it. And then the next ingredient I want to talk about is this thing called butylene glycol. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce it. So butylene glycol is a type of alcohol that doesn't dry out your skin. So if you see, for example, this product says no alcohol, but then when you see that there is butylene glycol in it, know that there is still alcohol, but it's just that this alcohol is good for your skin, that this alcohol is actually not drying for your skin. And also this butylene glycol is good for hydrating and to helps the active ingredient to penetrate on your skin. So yeah, now that you know, just know that butylene glycol is still alcohol, but it's just the good kind of alcohol for your skin. So the next ingredient I want to talk about is acetylglucosamine. You might have heard about glucosamine. It is commonly used for joint. Like for example, if you have a joint pain, joint problem, or you just wanted to maintain your joint when you're like in the older age, so you take glucosamine vitamin supplement. And so this one is called acetylglucosamine, which kind of have similar function as the main glucosamine that you guys know, which is for anti-aging. In a way that acetylglucosamine is can help when it is in the skincare, in your skincare ingredient, then you know that they have anti-aging property. And then the next ingredient is called caffeine. I know you guys have heard this a lot as well. Caffeine is pretty much in coffee, tea, or anything that we drink, but when it is put in skincare, it doesn't actually do the same thing as when you drink tea or coffee. Well, there are some brands, there are some skincare products out there that claim that this product contains caffeine, and well, actually this product does contain caffeine. So that this product contains caffeine and that it can wake up your eyes or maybe brighten your dark circle or something like that. But actually caffeine is kind of more like a soothing and an antioxidant. So caffeine is very suitable to use on sensitive skin. If your skin is irritated, you can use caffeine for it. But for like brightening the dark circle or waking up your eyes, something like that, no, it doesn't work that way. And then the last ingredient that I wanted to talk about is stearic acid. Okay, so stearic acid is basically just a thickener, emulsifier, and it can also protect your skin from the loss of moisture. So yeah, so if you have like a moisturizing product, then you know that stearic acid, this is the function. Okay, I have like a bonus content for this video. So I want to talk about alcohol, the good alcohol and the bad alcohol. So I mentioned about good alcohol earlier, like the butylene glycol. So that's the kind of alcohol that is like should be in your okay list. But there are some kind of alcohol that is like should be in your not to touch list, like in terms of skincare product. Okay, so the first ingredient, the first bad alcohol ingredient is called ethanol, and then methanol, and then isopropyl alcohol. This one is a very common one, commonly used in hand sanitizer, and then benzoyl alcohol. Why all these ingredients are not good for your skincare is because they tend to dry. You know, sometimes people tell you that, oh, avoid any alcohol in any skincare product because they're drying. Maybe you guys have heard it from American Psycho or anything like that, but actually it's not true, because it depends on the types of alcohol, because there's the good type of alcohol and the bad type of alcohol. So if you come across ethanol, methanol, isopropyl alcohol, benzoyl alcohol, then you know that those are the bad alcohol that everyone should avoid for the skincare. In terms of for hand sanitizer, usually they use isopropyl alcohol, and then usually, like if they wanted to sanitize like equipment for hospital or clinic, something like that, they would use isopropyl alcohol. So isopropyl alcohol is good when it's used on hand, or maybe for cleaning tools, but not really for your face skin. Okay, so that is all of the ingredients that I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. I hope this is also useful for you guys. If you like this kind of content, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that you guys can be notified every time I upload new videos. So if you guys wanted like a part 2 of this kind of thing, let me know in the comments down below as well. I will talk about a lot more skincare ingredients, maybe the less common ones. So that's all the video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!